And this broadcast, once again, brought to you by 106th Street Tire and Wheel. Get your automotive stuff done at 106th Street Tire and Wheel, located on Northern Boulevard, Corona, New York. What is up, my fam? It is Lou and Boog, Sports Talk featuring Mr. Chet and Steele. I can't get off my phone every single time.
He made the mistake again. I've corrected him once before.
What are you talking about?
Doing that. He keeps leaving you out from the show, bro. You're not a feature. Steele is not a feature. This is Boogie, Lou, and Steele featuring Chet.
Why can't Chet be in it? Because he's white?
No, because he's our trivia guy.
Yeah, hold on.
He's going to be jumping around different shows once the other shows start. You know what I'm saying? This is supposed to be the trio with Chet.
Hold on,
okay.
Let me straighten Lou
I'm
out.
up here.
Yes, it's because he's white. Okay, we have hit our white.
Wait a minute,
and we don't need no more white.
Oh, Lonnie.
we're starting this already.
Listen. No, Boogie's leaving the show. Listen.
Well, if you don't want any white people, then I'm gone.
Right, Boogie's out.
So if you want to be racist towards me,
And me, right? Jeez. Happy New Year, everybody. Jeez.
No,
hi, Lou's friend line.
Hi, Deborah.
Hi, Deborah.
Hey, guys, first things first. We got to talk about something really quick here.
Antonio Brown. That's Antonio Brown without his uniform, we are told, without his jersey. And
No kidding, Chris Myers. Jesus.
They were unable to do so. He tossed his shoulder pads, stripped off his shirt and glove, threw those into the crowd, then ran across the field while the teams were still on the field, giving the crowd a peace out sign. I'll let you know when we hear something official on his status.
thank you, Jenny.
So, Antonio Brown lost his goddamn mind. Let's just talk about this really quick, guys. So first things first, this is not the first time there has been Happy New Year, Bill.
Beastberg?
Hello, Beastberg, the best guy on the New York Legends. Listen, he's not
on the New York Legends.
I thought he was a legend, you said.
He was never a New York Legend.
He was a legend.
Actually,
He was a legend.
I'm talking about what we were talking about.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay. So,
wait, hold on. Before we go any further, I had a request. Beastberg told me to say this to you, Bug.
Okay. Oh, I already know what he's going to say. I already knew it because he already messaged me already.
Okay, we got it, Lou. My fault.
So Antonio Brown.
We're going to get to that today, actually. We're actually going to get to that today.
Not the first time that Antonio Brown has had trouble on and off the field, okay? Off the field, he's been accused of sexual misconduct toward women.
Yep.
He has left 2 football teams because he was unhappy with them.
Yep.
He wasn't in the NFL for a whole year. Tom Brady vouched for this guy. They won a Super Bowl together last year.
They roomed together as well.
They roomed together, right. Antonio Brown stayed at Tom Brady's house, right?
Yep.
Now, Antonio Brown, we don't
stuff.
hear anything bad about him for a year now, right? He went to Super Bowl. Now, all of a sudden, Antonio Brown out of nowhere says, peace out, NFL, peace out, I'm done. What do you guys think actually is going on through Antonio Brown's head? And do you guys see that there are signs of CTE with Antonio Brown? Because this guy has gotten hit in the head a lot.
Yes.
Okay? And he is showing signs of Aaron Hernandez, and it's kind of scary. So Chet, let me ask you, what's your opinion on this so far?
Well, it goes back to, like I said, the CTs that he had when he was with Pittsburgh. Okay. That stuff does not come right away. That usually lingers down the road a couple of years later. I've known people who have CTE and really don't get the symptoms till a couple of years later after the fact. Your head is not straight. Your equilibrium's not straight. You don't have the right mind. You don't know what you're doing half the time. Yeah, it's scary. It's scary.
Right.
Anybody who doesn't have Twitch, look at this comment right here.
As a barber, I like this podcast at the stage of beard growth. You're right. It kind of is. You're right. It kind of is. Yeah, you're right.
So you mean to tell me that people listening to Chet, they just start looking at beards? They just start zoning Chet out?
So big, right?
No, let's start. Wait, hold on. We got to start from the lowest beard to the best beard, right? So it'd be like that. right? I would give it like that.
That's just crazy right there. Can I just want to just play a little devil's advocate a little bit.
Sure.
I was gonna play the same thing, to be honest. Go ahead.
So all right, so I'm gonna start like this. I know everybody's talking about the CTE thing, and I agree. I think his problem, one of his biggest problems is that he wears his emotions on his sleeve.
Yes.
And whether it's CTE based or not, he has a little bit too much of, I can't really say the word because this is a professional arena, but he has too much bad, negative black people word in him. I'm not going to say the word.
Ignorant.
It's close to ignorant, right? And when you get a certain amount of money, I hate to say it, a certain amount of money brings a certain amount of class. And
Okay.
I have no beef with what he did, is because the reports was like, no, it was over money and the coach did something or whatever. If you have a problem with your coaching staff, if you have a problem with management, if you have a problem with fans, I understand you. But one thing you cannot do is leave your teammates hanging. And I mean this wholeheartedly. I'm saying that not just sports-wise, even this sports arena right here, what we're talking about right now. You can't go to another sports arena after being down with us and then think that it's okay to talk about us and then come back. You have to respect who started this thing. You have to
Agreed.
respect the people that gave you your opportunities. That's my problem with AAB. He doesn't respect the people around him. It's all about him.
He has
And
no
you know
respect
what?
for anybody.
And
Well,
that to me,
no. The only person he respected was Tom Brady.
no, he don't even respect Tom
No,
Brady.
he doesn't respect him because he wouldn't have done what he did the other day. If he wouldn't have done what he did the other day, if he respected Tom Brady, because the one that he spit in the face of anybody on Sunday's game is Tom Brady. Considering Tom Brady is the only one that stuck up for him in the beginning.
Yo,
Tom
let me tell you
Brady's the one that
something.
stuck up for him.
The
Yo,
disrespect.
but you want to know what's crazy though? Like, I don't know if you guys are like literally just reading every single thing. And this is one of, I mean, like I said, I'm not giving this guy no excuse for what he did because obviously that's the most unprofessional thing you could possibly do. But there's so many different reports going on. We don't know what's going on because like Antonio Brown himself hasn't even really addressed it yet. You know what I'm saying?
He was at the Nets game last night.
I know he's chilling. Like he was at the Nets game. He
was doing
was
cameo
live.
stuff.
He was live with his Uber driver. You know what I'm saying? He did a cameo for somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like he's chilling.
He
But
was on
see,
Twitter.
this is my thing. Like you're getting one report saying that he told the coaching staff he can't play no more because his ankle is hurting, and they
Right.
told him to get back in, and he's saying no, my ankle's hurting, so they told him to leave. So then why? Then with that being said, why get that reaction? You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you had other reports talking about they was freezing him out so he can't get his bonus. But yet this was the third quarter. You still got the fourth quarter. It's not like you didn't get thrown to because didn't he have like 5 catches or something like that?
Yeah,
three catches. So what I'm trying to say is it's not like he wasn't getting thrown to at all. So if you was beefing about that,
he needed about I think 11 catches and about 300 yards and 2 touchdowns for all of that to break.
But if you're beefing about that, I mean, I can understand you being upset, but that happens all over the NFL. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's nothing to react like that. You know what I'm saying?
You know what, Boogie?
So
I don't
in
even feel. Sorry.
So in every instance of a report that I've read and heard, nothing equates to the reaction that he did. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's easy to jump to this CTE thing just because, you know, like he always been doing a whole bunch of things crazy, whatever the case may be. This actually could probably be an isolated incident of whatever he felt, what happened right there. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, that right there is bad. And they still haven't released him yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's they're considering suspending this dude. So that means that they're considering maybe letting this guy continue to play.
Yeah.
That's crazy in itself, too.
Know what? Know what they're doing to him? I believe. Oh, I didn't mean to cut you, Luke. I know you had something to say.
You're fine. Go ahead.
I think they're holding him hostage. I think they're just going to let him.
So nobody else can sign him.
So nobody can do nothing
Possibly.
with him. Because the NFL, if they let him go, somebody's going to pick him up.
And that's crazy if they do.
Somebody's going to pick him up.
No one's going to pick this dude
No
up.
one.
Bro, somebody.
This is the second time it's happened. These teams are going to be these
Hold
teams are stupid.
Let me give you one person right now. What's my man that won't stop smoking weed? His name is
Josh Gordon.
Gordon.
Yeah.
He's still getting chances. So don't tell me Antonio's not
Well,
going to get it.
Well, let's
different
let's-
circumstances.
I'm about to say, let's
PR
not,
thing.
that's apples and oranges right there.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
No,
saying?
I'm not talking
different
about.
PR.
I'm just talking
He
about
likes
the
weed.
fact that I'm just
You know,
talking
you
about the
wanna
fact
keep
that.
it
NFL
for that?
in a lot of states. Hello, I mean, it's
I
nothing.
mean, if you look at it, it is apples and oranges. But if you look at it, how many times did Josh? I mean, his name is Josh. What's his first name?
Gordon.
Josh Gordon.
Oh, this is Josh. Okay.
Yeah, Josh Gordon.
How many times did he leave his teammates hanging because he was
loves the
unable
weed.
to stay on the field? You know what I'm saying? So it's a
You
different
know what, still, though?
circumstance.
But you know what, still though? A lot of people in the NFL smoke weed, bro. So it's
Yeah.
not like he's just doing it and sneaking
Yeah.
it behind everybody back. They probably was passing that blunt in the locker room. You know what I'm saying? And he
Well,
keeps getting caught.
Yes,
I
4.
didn't-
Ong. Yes, 4. Ong.
What?
Right. we had a comment 4. Ong. So I was just like, yes.
All right,
Yes,
so
that's exactly right.
whoever actually clicks on that link and they get
A virus on your compuder.
do
Yeah.
not blame me, blame Lou for
Right.
putting it out there like that.
This video is sponsored by
Oh,
4.
no.
Ong. No, listen. One last thing that I will say about Antonio Brown is that I don't think it had anything to do with the incentives. And let me explain to you why. This guy got suspended for 3 games for wrongfully saying that he was vaccinated when he did it when he wasn't vaccinated.
So how did he
If
get to
any-
the Nets game?
Huh?
How did he get to the Nets game? If he
Probably
got
use another fake card.
No, he got vaccinated.
Oh, did
He
he?
got vaccinated after the fact. He did.
He got
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
He did.
So if anyone is to blame for Antonio Brown not getting his incentives, it's Antonio Brown.
Absolutely.
Right. But it's not any that has nothing to do. And you know what? And people don't remember that I looked at the reports. Antonio Brown barely practiced this week because of an ankle injury.
That's what
He
I'm
was-
saying. That's
he
what
was-
I was talking about earlier.
Right. So if I had to believe anybody, I would be believing the coach who says that he told Antonio Brown that I'm limiting snaps in you tonight. Especially he did the same thing with Mike Evans, who was coming off of an injury. And that's it. Antonio Brown is to blame for Antonio Brown not getting his $1 million in incentives if that was the case.
Listen, I'm not.
Because he missed 3 games alone
Yeah.
for vaccinations. You're trying to tell me Antonio Brown in 3 games can't get 8 catches, 55 yards, and 1 touchdown? He gets that in 1 game.
And
The
they're
guy-
7-0 without him this year.
Listen. I'm telling you right now, the guy wears, and I'm not co-signing his behavior, but I'm just as just a person that wears their emotions on his sleeve.
He didn't have no sleeves. He took it off.
All right, he didn't have.
Yeah, he took
But
his
I'm
sleeve
just
off.
saying,
Jersey,
I know one thing. If somebody say something to me sideways, my reaction immediately might be wrong. And I think that's what his problem is. His problem is his immediate reactions are wrong. When he put that girl's information on Instagram or that stuff, when he was going through that stuff, that was wrong.
When he bleached his mustache, that was wrong.
wrong.
Yeah.
Like
He's done a lot of
yo,
stuff wrong in his career.
He,
just like tip
and
the
his-
iceberg.
When he
his-
made a video of him farting,
Yep.
it's
that
wrong. Like,
was wrong.
I remember that one.
when the greatest quarterback of all times co-signs for you, you have to say, you know what? Hey, I
Time to
got to
grow
do the
up.
right thing. Yo, even after the fact, Tom Brady still wouldn't throw him under the bus. That's another reason what makes this guy so good. He still wouldn't throw him under the bus.
He's the greatest.
Everybody else is
of
throwing
all
that team
time.
under the
And
bus.
I appreciate him since he gave me 2 Super Bowl rings as a New York Giant.
I agree with that too. I agree. Tom
Absolutely.
Brady is
Love
very
it,
giving.
Brady.
Very
Let's
giving.
go, Brady.
He's
Also,
oh, wait. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Lou.
no, I was gonna say the fact that the Bucks were down by 14, had the whole Antonio Brown incident, and still came back and beat a Jets team that actually looked pretty good on Sunday. They actually
Until
looked
Let me tell you. Let me ask you something.
the last minute of the game.
Because I
Okay.
see it. Say we'll go to New York sports right now, and we all talk about these New York Jets. I see everybody, oh, the Jets, oh my God.
they had that game won.
Let me tell you something. You know why the Jets lost that game?
Yes, I have it queued up actually.
Okay, cue it up for me right
Let's
before
see
I
it,
make my
Doug.
point.
Actually, yes, I
Cue it
do.
up.
I,
Cue it up for me.
actually, I
Yeah.
quite do have it queued up right now.
Let's
All right.
see that, please.
As my man Boog is queuing this thing up, the Jets did the Jets. Okay.
Well,
This
first
is-
off, let's
Well,
start
how do you-
with the coach. Let's start with the coach.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Now the coach didn't want to throw the quarterback under the bus in the post game interviews.
You
The
could-
coach, but then
the coach
but
should have
then
threw the
that- but
coach under the
then-
bus.
The coach,
You
right,
know,
exactly.
the quarterback says he changed the play. He changed the play. The quarterback, this rookie quarterback, thought it was a good move to change it to a quarterback sneak with 2 yards.
Bro,
Right.
look
2
at how far.
yards.
Look at how far that is. Look at the blue
you got- and
line
you got 8
and
in
look
the
at
box,
the yellow
too.
line.
You got 8 in the box.
This guy is trying to make it to the yellow line and calls this play.
Zach Wilson
He
keeps
barely
it.
made it
Don't
to the
think
blue
he got
line.
it. There wasn't much room there.
Yeah, but
And it wasn't a
Sanchez
short
almost
yard.
was right
Yo,
there.
could you stop
there
it
was a
right
lot
quick?
there,
Could
though.
you stop it right quick, Boog? Did you see the running back? The running back was like, "What is this guy doing?
And the running backs were the ones doing work.
Yeah.
How you
Show it again, Brooke. Show it again.
Look at the one. He changed that play, and the running back had no idea he was changing the play.
Zach Wilson keeps it. I don't think he
He had no
got it. There
idea.
wasn't much
Yo.
room there.
Look at how wide open the running back is, though.
Bro, he
Zach
could have walked into the end zone.
Look at
No,
the
you
running
know-
back. Look at the running back over there. He got 59 blocking the outside.
Yeah,
edge.
he's all,
And then you got the other lineman about to
yeah.
catch the other guy out there. So he definitely had the first down right here.
Oh, easily.
He wanted to be the
The
man.
hero.
He
Right.
wanted to be. I got this first down. And you know what you look like? You look like
look
a
like a-
cheeseburger.
No, you know what?
He
You
is
look like
not the Jets' future.
you say you look like Beastburg.
I say like a cheeseburger.
Oh, I
Right
think
there.
you look like Beastburg. I'm like, don't
No.
be saying that about our-
Myself, you kick the field goal there, you get the 7-point lead, and you play defense.
No, you see, that's where I'm going to tell you I disagree with you. And I'm going to tell you right now why, Chet.
Yeah.
You have the best quarterback in history up on that field. If you get that first down or a touchdown, the game is over. You have nothing to lose, right? You have nothing to lose. You're not making the
So
playoffs.
if you make a field goal, you can at least they all you can do is tie the game.
No,
Exactly.
but I've loved that they went for it.
Listen,
I didn't
I
like
hate
that.
that
I didn't,
call.
I didn't
I
like
hate
that
it.
they played it. I don't like I don't like the quarterback sneak.
Lou,
But I love
that
that they
is
went
not
for
the
it.
play that the
Quarterback-
coach called.
I know that,
The
but
field
I'm,
goal with
what
no
I'm
timeout,
saying,
and you let Brady
though-
go 70, 80 yards to beat you. With
This
2
is your future.
but that's
And
what
it's
all I'm
grim.
saying is that
It's
I
grim
like
at
the
its
play.
best.
I like that they went for it. I like that they went for it.
Plus, if you watch the last 2 minutes, what are they playing? Soft
Hold on.
defense. Let's play the prevent defense.
Listen, everybody does that. Everybody.
The prevent defense makes
Catch
you
made
miss your
to
loss.
the end zone. Cyril
It's good loss when
Grayson.
you play prevent defense. I've been saying that for years.
So basically, the Jets just gave up the game.
Yeah.
Now listen. Now you got these Jet fans, even on this page, talking about, oh, they didn't want to lose their draft status.
That ain't the reason. Yo,
Hold on,
Tom
stop,
Brady,
hold on.
Tom Brady wanted you to get the win so that you don't get a draft pick, and you
Look,
still
what?
couldn't win.
Yeah, hold on, bud. When is the last time? And Chet, you're a stat guy and you know the history.
Good.
When is the last time the Jets did something with a first round pick that was a quality first round pick?
Deshaun Johnson. Way
How
back
long
when.
ago was that, Chet?
Way back when.
How long ago? You the man. How
Oh,
long ago?
probably what? Late 90s.
Late
Late
90s, right? The
Late
last
90s.
5 years.
I wasn't born yet.
The last 5 years, the Jets have had first round picks in the top 10,
Okay.
top 20.
Yep.
Easy. And where are they?
So
I
they're
don't
the,
know. Mark
they're the
Sanchez
they're the
was pretty good for you
76ers
guys
out
for
of
2
NFL.
years.
Yeah, you made a good first round pick this year, Elijah Moore.
So the Jets are the
Well, because-
76ers
No,
of
Elijah
the
Moore was
NFL,
second round.
basically.
Was he second round or his first round?
Second round, 31st pick or something like that. He was first
Near the end of the first, right? But that's the best draft pick they've had probably in a couple of years.
in a couple of years.
In a
Easy.
couple of years. Easy.
You don't tell me we're going for draft picks. That's what you Jet fans are talking about right now.
And you look at the draft coming up. You're not
Who's
gonna
in
draft
it?
you're not drafting a quarterback.
No.
Okay? You're not going to sit there probably draft defense, a defensive front. So where are you going to go? You're either going to look running back, you're going to look wide receiver, or you're going to look the O line.
Period.
Your best,
Period.
your best players coming out of college is pretty much the quarterbacks. You also have the kid from Michigan today, the defensive line who stands there for the draft, the best rusher of it, Oweho, whatever his name is. He declared for the draft. Okay, you don't have that much good running backs coming out, and you don't have great wide receivers coming out of this draft this year. You don't.
You know, I honestly like Michael Carter for the Jets, though. I think Michael Carter is going to be a good addition. I think he's a good addition for you guys, to be honest.
Lou, If you can't coach the players, you can have the best players in the world. If you can't coach them,
well, you can't draft a coach.
Lord.
So that's what I'm saying. You might as well draft. Listen, honestly, Zach Wilson moves around a lot. I think they have the same issue that
Wilson is a definition of hot garbage. How you say it in Spanish? Basura.
Basura.
He is basura. Stop bigging him up, Lou.
You made this mistake. Him another year.
You made this mistake with Sam Darnell. Remember?
No, I call him Darno.
You made the mistake.
Dumb.
Listen, Lou, let me tell you something. I heard this guy on the radio. If they did the draft over, I would still take Wilson number 2. Are you an idiot? You see that guy playing for the Patriots?
I would take Mac Jones, which is surprised. I'm honestly surprised that Mac Jones fell to 15th. To be honest,
you know why?
I was too.
You want to know why? Because Mr. Belichick is a genius. That's why. He knew exactly who he wanted. He didn't jump the gun to get him, and he got what Wilson, Lawrence. Look at the best quarterbacks playing right now.
Well, Lawrence hasn't been that bad this year.
He ain't playing like Matt. He ain't playing like my man in New England. He ain't playing like
no. You're right about that. But I'm saying he hasn't been that bad.
But
Trevor Lawrence had a bad last 8 games. In his last 8 games, he's thrown 1 touchdown.
Bro,
yeah, but look who he's throwing to.
That guy
one touchdown
like
more than Glennon.
That guy looks like a seasoned vet over there in New England, and he is the same rookie class as the rest of them. So don't give me those garbage. Our coaching staff is garbage. The Giants coaching staff is garbage. We will never, as Giants fans, as Jets fans, we will never get anywhere until we get this coaching staff corrected. Period. We blame Garrett.
Line.
We blame Garrett, right? We all did. He left, and they're worse. So you tell me.
We just can't score anything. We can't. I mean, Mike Lennon is the definition of the worst backup quarterback that I've ever honestly, this guy literally throws like Conor McGregor. That's exactly like Conor McGregor.
Bro, the funny thing is, did you look at the draft next year?
Bro,
4 of your top 5 guys, top draft picks, are on the defensive side.
Bro,
you have 3 rushers and a safety.
Bro,
you have no top quarterbacks, no top receivers. I mean, the top receiver that people are going to be looking at, if you're going to look that way, could be the kid from Ohio State they're looking at, Garrett Wilson, as a possibility.
Bro,
you also have Jason Williams of Alabama. I think those are the 2 top receivers in the draft.
Yeah.
Did you see the Giants game at all though?
Oh, Jesus!
Like Glennon threw 4 completions, bro. Right?
Was he at -13?
2 of them was to Booker for no yards
or minus yards,
and another one was to Sims, and one was to Ingram.
The net was minus
2 interceptions,
minus 10 yards,
24 yards passing.
After the sacks, everything minus 10.
Saquon had 100 yards rushing, averaging 4.9.
I can do minus 10 on 22.
How did he do that? How did he do that? When the quarterback threw for 20-something yards, bro. In an NFL. He's in the NFL.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yep.
This is what the Giants now face. Now, as bad as you want to talk about Daniel Jones, he's never had a game like this. Ever.
Even on one leg.
I don't care how bad you call Daniel Jones. He is not this bad, bro. Like, this was terrible, bro. Like,
Daniel Jones is good. I don't care what anybody says. I like
him too.
Trash. That's what this dude is. Trash. Because I usually watch the whole Giants game. I try to watch the whole Giants game. Right. I couldn't even finish watching this game.
Yeah, I turned on red zone after the second quarter.
It was embarrassing.
I turned the red zone
to the Bears. To the Bears. Like, I don't even think that coach is staying.
Yo, let me tell you something.
You embarrassed us, bro.
And the coach is going to stay. And then after the game, your coach goes on a rant.
Like it's my fault. Who else's fault is it?
Well, hold on. And then he starts pointing fingers. And then look at that guy over there. And then look at that guy over there. Yo, he should be fired.
Let me get him a both be gone. If Mara has a set of if Mara has a set of you know what, they're both gone. They're both gone.
Yeah, they need to I keep saying it. Y'all don't want to listen to me. The Giants and the Jets need to form Voltron, bro. They need to come together and just make a decent team.
They still won't make a decent team. What are you kidding?
I don't want nothing to do with the Jets, bro.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with the Jets.
Okay,
Steele.
I don't care if we're both bad. Do not even talk about combining teams.
We
okay?
still have the same record.
We still have 4 Super
Yeah.
Bowls, bro. We're not as bad as you guys.
Listen, if you want to focus on the past, so be it, bro. Okay, I can't keep it against you.
Form a
The
team
only
together.
one I think I would take that's better that on the Jets compared to the Giants is I would take Elijah Moore. Give me Elijah Moore for the Giants.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't
that's
take,
Dylan Williams, you take two.
I wouldn't take anybody on the Jets.
Elijah Moore.
I wouldn't even take the guy that
Corey Davis is good too.
I wouldn't even
Corey
take.
Davis stinks.
I wouldn't even take the guy that's giving out the
He
Gatorades
stinks
on the
because
Jets.
he has Zach Wilson as his quarterback this year.
Have you seen the Gatorade guy? He gets
wasn't
he
good
gets
with
them-
Tannehill
he
last
gets them
year.
they drinks late.
For Tennessee.
Like he's not
He
even
was
good on
all
that
right.
team.
He was all right.
Can we? I got a question for y'all because the Giants and the Jets are terrible, right? You have Mr.
Steal your girl.
Yo, Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback last night, Mr.
Ben
Big Ben.
Roethlisberger.
Mr. Big Ben, you know, he probably threw his last touchdown pass or whatever in Gillette Stadium. That's what it is? Is it Gillette?
Why are you asking us? I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Whatever.
You're telling
whatever.
the story. You're asking us now.
My question to y'all is, out of that draft cast, because I heard it talk about today, Eli, Phillip, Big Ben. Today, if y'all had to rate them 1, 2, 3, what's your rating?
Wait, you said
Eli-
Phillip, Eli, and
Eli-
Ben?
Eli,
1, 2, 3.
Eli, Phillip, and Ben.
Why?
Simple as this. First of all, the main thing: 2 Super Bowl rings. To start with.
I say Ben, Eli, and Phillip.
Oh, let him finish. Let him finish, bro.
That's
Yeah.
me. I say Ben, Eli.
Phillip Rivers had some decent teams with the Chargers. Couldn't get through to the playoffs when it came playoff time. Okay, Roethlisberger was good for a lot of years. I'll say that. Okay, had a good coach in Tomlin. I love Tomlin as a coach.
Great coach in Tomlin. First 15 years and
Yeah.
still hasn't had a losing season.
Guys are losing season.
Record.
Coach.
Great coach.
Coach.
And he
Awesome
looks
coach.
just like me.
Yeah,
Great
like
coach.
you.
I was going to say that. I was like, you do kind of look like him, but
You do actually kind of look like
No, he looks like me.
oh, my bad.
It was like
Okay,
you.
fair. Okay.
What,
Yo.
a younger version of you? Is
Yo,
that
Lou,
Yeah.
what do you say, Lou?
Honestly, I'm gonna have to go with Eli, Ben, Rivers. Sorry, and because listen, Eli Manning, Ben, and Rivers all have been quarterbacks that have never really gotten hurt. Right? They've all had pretty decent wide receiver O lines. I honestly, I think Eli had the worst O line out of all of
Yes.
them throughout his
He
whole
did.
career.
Yes.
He did.
And Eli still managed to get 2 Super Bowls and make the playoffs a bunch of times, which is why I give Eli much more credit than that. Ben has 2 rings too, so I can't really say. Phillip Rivers has never gone to an AFC championship game. It's really hard to credit him and want him on my team when he hasn't been at the big stage of the level yet.
Only thing
Let me say mine. Then you go.
Okay.
I like I said, I choose Ben, Eli, and then Phillip for the simple fact is that Ben was more consistent in high play in his career. You know what I'm saying? Like when the only time he really started playing bad is when he was really injured, where no quarterback should be even playing. Like he had some real bad injuries that he was still playing through and still maintained a winning record as a
But
quarterback.
yeah,
He had really good stats consistently. He was always a
But
top
the
quarterback.
problem is he took
Eli-
way too many hits that he shouldn't have.
But that has nothing to
Way
do with
too
his
many.
greatness. But it doesn't matter. Like that has nothing to do with his greatness because all the hits that he took, guess what? He still was playing better than Eli. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not taking up from Eli because obviously I'm a Giants fan, but he had a way more consistency in being great. Eli was great on his playoff runs. Like Eli had horrible seasons, but now numbers wise, Rivers was better than both of them numbers wise. But anybody can stat pad,
Exactly.
and an offensive throwing generated type of way of the NFL was going. So that's why I put Phillip as last because he had no success in winning. You know what I'm saying? But Eli obviously stood up at the big stages against Tom Brady twice and
Yep.
won.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So that's why, like, as much as people try to clown Eli, you know what I'm saying, because he had interceptions and this, that, whatever.
Well,
That's why I can't say he's better than.
all right,
Ben.
so let me ask you guys a question, okay? Out of the three of them, okay? Out of the three, first ballot Hall of Famers, name them. Out of the three,
All three of them. I mean,
all three of them are going to
all
the
three.
Hall of Fame, but
first ballot. I'm not saying in.
First ballot, Ben is going first and Eli's going first. No question.
I agree with you.
No question.
Yeah.
It's no question.
I don't think if Philip Rivers had a Super Bowl championship,
He would go too.
he would be a first ballot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And no, I give all. And I'm just bringing it up just
if
to
he had a
see
Super Bowl, he might have been a little higher than him, to be honest.
Yeah.
just those three quarterbacks alone. And we love football. Those guys played hurt. Everybody kind of say that Eli didn't play hurt.
No,
Eli
he
played
played
hurt.
He definitely played hurt.
Ben played hurt. Rivers
Think about
played. Those
how
guys
good was that
are
draft
quarterbacks.
class, though?
Huh?
Yeah, how good was that draft class, though?
Those are quarterbacks,
Yeah.
bro.
Right?
Yeah.
Those
Yeah.
are quarterbacks. And that's what I'm talking about. That's what the Giants are missing right now. That's what the Jets are missing right now. Those guys that stand
I don't
up.
want to say that because, like I said, Eli had that same offensive line, and he could have had a way better career if he had an offensive line. If the Giants get an offensive line, man, like a person like Daniel Jones, who is not as good as Eli, could have a great career, not a great career, a really good career.
No, listen,
You know what I'm saying?
I like Daniel Jones. So
here's the stat I was saying about the first round class. Here's how many Hall of Famers you're gonna have in that first round. You're gonna have Eli, you have Larry Fitzgerald, you got Phillip Rivers, you got Sean Taylor, you got Roethlisberger, and that's in the top 11. You have 4 Hall of Famers right there.
listen,
Right.
those are football
In that
players,
class.
man. Before they started giving these guys pacifiers, listen, you
I
played
muted
football.
you because your key typing was too loud. That's
Oh,
why.
sorry.
muted
My
you.
God, I'm
But
sorry.
think about that, though.
I muted you.
Out of the first 11 picks in that class, 4 of them are going to be guaranteed first, Hall of Famers. Guaranteed.
Because those GMs those GMs did their homework, bro.
Yeah.
It's not about like because know why Wilson went early? Because he was a cute pick. He was cute.
Oh, him is cute. Cute. A dog is cute. I mean, come on. That's a cute pick. Oh, my Lord. I think he needs to have another drink there, Bug,
Hold on.
at least. Or another Dorito. I
There's
think those
only-
Doritos get into his head already.
There's only one meme that.
But think about that. And that was actually a good class at Manning, too. I mean, you had solid guys in that class. You had Ben Watson in
I'm
that
not
class.
talking
You know what?
about the
You know
way.
what?
He,
You know
I'm
what?
not
You
talking
know
about
what?
the way he
Check
looks.
this out. Check
I'm
this
not
out.
talking about his
If you,
looks.
this
I'm
is how you're
talking-
gonna talk. This is how we're gonna have.
Oh, thank you. That's all I needed. A soda myself. Let me tell you something right now. When I say cute pick, I'm not talking about the way he looks. I'm talking about the way the media portrayed him to be this great quarterback. He didn't show anybody anything. He didn't prove anything to anybody.
Why my back, Lou? Why?
I don't know. I'm
Like
still
you, for
talking.
crying out loud.
Get rid of all y'all. Oh, no,
All
what?
you needed to do is just snap your fingers and wave it across your face. That's all you need to do when you said it.
I didn't say cute as the way he looks. I'm talking about it was a
That's
cute
what you
pick.
said.
I didn't say
And
he
you
was
and you
cute.
and you
said it.
repeated it. You
I didn't
repeated
say
it.
it was a cute pick, not saying
Oh, that
he
was
is cute.
He is cute.
I said he was a cute pick. I didn't say he was cute.
Listen,
He
I'm
would
not
he
judging you.
he had a cute pick.
I'm not judging you.
Oh my God. You guys need a break. Y'all need a timeout. Okay?
Oh man.
Okay. The point being,
Give
he
him
wasn't the
BYU,
guy.
didn't play that much competition.
So Steele,
He wasn't the guy,
let me ask you a question, Steele. If the draft was redone for last
Thank you,
year's draft,
Lottie.
right?
Lottie is confirming it.
If the draft was, if you changed the draft from last year and the Jaguars had the first pick, according to performance this year, probably Mac Jones goes to Jacksonville Jaguars, right?
Yes.
If you had to redo it,
Yes.
Mac Jones goes, and then who's your second pick? Is it Justin Fields?
Now, let me ask you a question. Do you think that Mac Jones' ceiling is higher than Lawrence's is?
You said Lawrence or Wilson?
Going into
Lawrence,
the draft, going into the draft.
Team
See,
wise,
that's the thing.
no.
See, that's the
Team-wise,
thing.
listen.
I don't think
Now-
Mac Jones would be having this season if he was on Jacksonville.
Now,
I think he's definitely a product of his team.
yes.
Lawrence
That's
would
what I
be
said. Now
Lawrence
with
should
the
be
system that he's in, Mac
outstanding on the
Yes.
Patriots.
Okay. Now take that same energy,
Okay.
put Wilson on the Patriots. You think he'd be successful?
I think he would be okay.
It'd
He
be
just
okay.
makes
He
a
wouldn't be
lot of
good.
he makes a lot of bad decisions. You know what I'm saying? I
Mac
just don't put him with
Mac
the same
Jones is a good
talent
play
level.
facilitator.
Listen, this is what Bill Belichick would look like on the sidelines.
Right.
No,
but
listen. Cam Newton would still be the quarterback if Wilson was the quarterback over there.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's a fact.
No,
That's-
but listen, you also got to remember though, there's definitely
Thank you. That's exactly what I'm saying.
there
Hold
would
on,
also
let me
be
put this comment up
tons.
there.
There'd also be there's also tons of pressure for Mac Jones being a Patriot because now that he's the dynasty of the quarterbacks for New England, you're basically filling in Tom Brady's shoes as Bill Belichick is still the coach there. So there's still a lot of pressure that Mac Jones is getting.
You can't say he's filling his shoes, bro, because I mean,
Not yet.
Are you saying
Not
Bruce
yet.
Arians
No.
is
Not
Bruce
yet. You
Arians
gotta- you
filling
gotta
his
give him a
shoes
couple more
for
years at least
Belichick
before
or
that
Tampa?
happens.
Like, no, it can't.
There's still pressure though of him
It's no pressure
being
because
the
they
fridge. What do you mean there's no pressure? Of
They
course there's
expected
pressure.
them to be losers. They should
Right,
be
and they're
rebuilding right
winning,
now.
so
And
now
there's
there's
no
even more pressure.
This money in the bank right here.
I think this
Are you
is
kidding me?
I think this is Belichick's greatest coaching.
Yeah, this is
By far.
bonus
By
time right
far.
here. They're not supposed to be
far.
good.
This is
It's
best coaching
bonus
They're not
time
supposed
for
to be
them.
competing for a first place right
But
now.
the stakes are still high.
It's hard
Listen.
because they made it that way, but the pressure was not on them. This dude's chilling.
Nobody expecting the Pats to be this good. Nobody. Everybody expect them to be okay. Nobody expected them to be this good. This team is a good football team, and nobody's seen it coming.
And the great part about this Patriots team is that there's really no superstars on the team.
Yeah.
That's the great thing about it.
I tell you right now, I'll tell you who's done a better coaching job than Belichick is Josh McDaniels.
You think so?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Why is that?
Well, let's put it this way. You're coming in with a young team.
Yo, Josh
Okay.
has been spot on his last 2 comments. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah. It's like I said. You're coming with a young team, a young quarterback. They're going to do a different system. Because remember, Brady's gone, Gronkowski's gone, all that stuff. You actually have now. You got a good running game they have there. You've got good young receivers. Your offensive line is good. And he's actually simplified the play calling. If you look at the list, he simplified the play calling, which is making him successful.
From what I heard, he didn't simplify it because that playbook is definitely just as big as it was.
Right, it's just as big.
They just said that they gave him what he can grasp.
Right,
That's
exactly.
what
Right.
it is.
Right.
And then they're going to keep adding on as the season
I
goes.
guarantee you right now, and I'll be the first to say, Boogie, okay? The next Giants coach is going to be Josh McDaniels next year.
Josh
so?
is not. Josh
Mark
is not
it
going.
down.
Josh is not going anyway. Want to know why?
Yes, he is.
Because Josh is like, you know what? Unlike the other assistants,
Chet
I'm
has said
comfortable
Josh
right
McDaniels
here.
It's going to be a job.
Because none of the assistants has gone anywhere and done anything. He realizes his best opportunity and his best bet is to be right next to Bill.
Yeah,
That's
but
all.
you know what you could say the same thing about though, Steele? Joe Judge.
Judge. Exactly.
He was literally the special teams coach for the Patriots, played with Bill Belichick, won a Super Bowl with Bill Belichick, and then decided to become head coach of the New York Giants. When there is opportunity to be a head coach, you don't pass up on it.
Hold on. Didn't Josh pass up the 49ers? Wasn't he supposed to go to the 49ers?
He was interviewed for it, but he never got the job. He interviewed for it.
He was supposed. I have to go back and do my
No, he
research. I'm sorry.
interviewed for it.
I could have swore he was supposed, and he backed out of it.
Yeah.
No, he's going to be. He guarantee you right now he will be the Giants coach next year.
No, you know what, you know what?
He stopped for he was teaching the play. He's teaching Cam the playbooks.
I wouldn't be surprised on that.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised. And you know what? The Patriots gave.
That's hilarious.
Fans gave the Patriots a lot of shit for getting rid of Cam Newton.
Yes.
But you know what? That was the best move they
decision
could have
made.
done.
Yep.
That was the best decision they made.
Is that the worst decision the Panthers made? By re-signing him?
You know what though? I'll tell you one
I
thing
think
though.
the worst part is getting Sam Darnold. That's the worst part.
Sam Darnold should have stayed a Jet. I still say that to this day. Sam Darnold should have stayed a Jet.
But please do me honest, quickly. Quickly.
Wait, hold on. Wait, before you kick me off, you would rather have.
I'd rather have the guy selling waters on the FDR right now than any one of those quarterbacks. Okay, there's some guys in the Bronx right now throwing the football in the yard that's better than Wilson and Sam Darnold.
What has Darnold done? Lou, I really need to understand this. What has Darnold done for you to still be backing this guy? He literally showed how bad he is on the Patriots. I mean, on the Panthers. I'm sorry.
But you know when he started to be bad? When he lost CMM.
When he lost the cover. Like, that guy was the star of the Panthers. Once he left, they realized, oh, wow, Darnold's trash.
Yeah, but you can say that about anybody, though.
Nah.
No.
Let's go back. Let's go back to Mac Jones.
And Boogie said the right thing. The starting team was not Cam Newton. The starting team was Christian McCaffrey. If McCaffrey was Christian McCaffrey and healthy like he was, I guarantee you Darnold will be much better with that club.
But the Panthers
he'll be much better. But what I'm trying to say is, he's talking about he'd rather him than Wilson. Like, bro, what has he done better than Wilson? He was doing the same exact thing Wilson was doing.
I would rather.
The Wilson you want will be on the Giants next year, so don't worry about that. So
I would rather have Sam Darnold as quarterback than Zach Wilson.
Well, now, Lou, this because we supposed to be semi-professionals here, right? In order for the Jets to have kept Darnold,
we were semi-professional until you started flirting with the football players. We were professional.
Listen,
you unprofessionalized this show still single-handedly.
Well,
maybe you was right. You was right, Lou. Featuring Steele and Chet.
Why do you think I say what I say? You think I just say things to blow out of my ass? Pause.
So you come back with that, and then you question me. You come back with that, and question. What is the problem here? He had the fans going.
We're not running the right show here. Clearly, we have no parameters here whatsoever. But okay, I mean, hey,
listen, it's a free fall out here, bro.
I see.
Now,
it's a free fall.
All right, can we be done with this football because we got basketball to cover?
So let's get to the real thing right here. Let's get to the real thing right here. There we go.
Oh, I thought you said the real thing. I thought we were talking about the Knicks, but okay, if you want to talk about the Nets, that's fine.
No, let's talk about the Nets real quick. Mr. Kyrie Irving finally making his Nets season debut as of tomorrow. Mr. Chet is very excited. Chet, you're the Net fan here. What's your feelings on this right now? Kyrie coming back. Is it going to ruin the chemistry of the team?
No.
What's going to happen? Tell me.
I don't think so. It's going to take him a little time to get. I probably give him about a month before they really all gel. Because, like I said, now that people are starting to get back from injuries and the COVID stuff and everything like that.
So basically, Chet is saying that he's not going to have a good season because they only have 24 games left. So if it's going to take him a month, then I guess what? He's not going to do anything.
I mean, between practicing.
I'm just saying, it's going to take you a whole month.
I'm saying it's going to take him a month and everything like that.
And during that month, he's not going to be able to play every
All right,
game.
Charles, we understand. See you later, bud. Thanks, bud.
Yeah, I understand that, but like I said, they're going to be fine.
Hi, Josh.
That's because right now James Harden is now the
I know, but his name's Charles.
Wow.
Okay, James Harden is the real James Harden now, as you can see.
So formal, this guy.
He's back to normal. With Kyrie, they're going to be dangerous. How are you going to stop? Who are you going to?
How dangerous are they right now on this slide they're on and allowing Beastburg's Chicago Bulls to take over first place in the East?
Yeah, well,
Beastburg, are you still here with us?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it. Like I said, everybody goes through dips here and there, during the season.
But there's no way they should be worse than the DeRozan-led Bulls. And I'm not trying to diss the Bulls. I'm just saying.
Listen, one thing. Listen, I don't know.
Playing very well. You got to give him credit.
I'll say this. Well. I love basketball. I love baseball, football. Right.
Randall's back, by the way.
Yeah, I heard. But when it comes to basketball, chemistry is 90% of it, bro. And if you can't have a player in, then out, then in, then I don't care how good that player is. They can't go back and forth and mess with the lineup. It's because there's no flow. So if you're saying that Kyrie's going to be able to jump back into this situation and just be Kyrie Irving, I'm sorry, bro. That's not going to happen.
And not even that. Not to interrupt you, Steele. We don't know how often Kyrie's been even practicing, right? Is there even? No, I haven't seen any videos of him working off the court.
I'm a hater. I just shouted your team out. I said you guys are doing great. You're in first place in the East, and now I'm a hater. Shut his mic off. You're not even in New York no more, and you don't even live in Chicago. So who cares what you think?
Well, listen, in defense of Mr. Beastberg, because we talk sports all the time, he's been a Chicago fan forever. He's honestly more a Scottie Pippen fan of anything. But he did say that Chicago, before the season started, that Chicago was going to be top 3. I'm not going.
Well, I said Chicago was going to be real good too at the beginning of the season. I knew they were a dangerous team. They are. Don't get me wrong. They are.
Lonzo Ball fits in really well with DeMar DeRozan. Let me tell you.
Yeah,
They
listen,
have really good chemistry.
When you have 3 guards that are 6'5", 6'6", 6'7", and they can switch everything on the perimeter, that makes your defense that much better. And that's what those guys.
That's just say that's the problem the Nets have had the last few games. They're not playing defense.
Mm-hmm.
That's the issue they've had the last few games.
But the thing is too, also with the Nets is like they got their main guys like going in and out of this protocol thing. So you know what I'm saying. So now
It's a distraction.
It is.
Yeah,
but every team is.
But this is the reason why. This is the reason why the Nets crumbled with their decision and said, you know what, Kyrie, you might as well play because everybody else is in and out the lineup. So it ain't gonna hurt having you play sometimes. So that's basically what their reasoning is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You see, they're signing.
They're really testing it.
Lance Stevenson is back in the league. You know what I'm saying? IT is back in the league. Like that's how desperate NBA teams are now. You got guys who already thought that they was hanging their sneakers up back in the league.
Joe Johnson back with the Celtics.
Mr. Big Three. You know what I'm saying? Like so. Like that's the state of the NBA.
Joe Johnson's
right
50 years old, and he got signed back into the league. Yeah.
Listen, when it comes to this plain old basketball, guys, obviously we're talking about the Nets, but then we all know the Nets going to be top 2-3 team in the league. My question is, Chet, are they going to the finals?
Yes.
My thing is saying that they're going to be the top 2-3 team is kind of a disrespect because I think them being 2 is crazy, but 3, if they're 3 seed still, that right there is that's a failure. Like they can't be a 3 seed.
Yeah,
I'm
just being. They were supposed to be 1 and 2 with the Bucks, bro. Like that was supposed to be.
You know what though?
Right there.
Let me tell you guys something though. If the Nets were the 3 seed and Kyrie Irving is still only playing away games, that means you get 1 more game to play with Kyrie Irving when you play a number 1 or a 2 seed. Not for nothing.
Listen, that was kind of my point. I don't know if the Nets was shooting for that, but that was my point. I think if they have more of a losing record, they have more away games than home games.
You're shooting for that, bro,
that's dangerous.
That's dangerous to do, though.
I'll tell you right now.
I mean, that's retarded, bro.
Listen, you know how these guys talk. I mean, we're just trying to make. I don't think they would be shooting for that. That's very dangerous to do.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying, like, listen, that's what I'm saying to Chet. Like, they're supposed to be a championship or bust team right now.
Right, which they are. Which they
still are.
They still are.
Right, as of right now,
they have to at least make it to the championship.
That's what I'm saying.
Right. They got to at least make it. And not for nothing, if they were in a series with Chicago, I still think the Nets are a better team, honestly. Yes. And I said that's not hating Beastberg on the Bulls. You know what I'm saying? That's just facts.
As of right now, if the playoffs was to start today, I would take the Bulls.
Can I ask you guys? Can we talk about the elephant in the room now?
What's up?
The New York Knicks lost to the Toronto Raptors and the Oklahoma City Thunder the last 2 games.
Yeah, but they didn't have Randall.
Yo, take me off, man.
So you're trying to tell me that the Knicks can't beat Oklahoma City Thunder without Julius Randle?
Think about it. Look at the lineup.
By the way,
did you just say because they didn't
look at the lineup they had, bro?
Lucas still has 25.
Look at the lineup they had, bro.
The lineup was
They had all the young boys up there, bro.
The lineup was terrible.
Come on, like
they didn't have nobody.
Toronto is a professional team. Yeah, they're not as good as hardly any team.
They have 2 guys, Siakam and Van Vliet. That's all they have,
bro.
And they killed them.
And we got guys that are just learning the NBA, and they're only playing because of the COVID stuff because Thibodeau wasn't letting them play to begin with. You understand what I'm saying? So let's not act like the situation ain't what it was. You know what I mean? Like we're not killing the Nets for losing 3 straight, are we? No,
No.
because they lost their guys. Am I correct? They're definitely better than the teams they lost to.
They should have
Only-
lost to OKC. Come on.
OKC, look at OKC. The Nets lost to OKC.
That's what I say. Yeah.
So what are you saying?
Look, book. Only thing
They're
I'm saying,
actually on a winning streak.
only thing I'm
They
saying
suck.
about the Knicks right now that had me upset is the fact how the way Thibodeau had them playing. He didn't adjust to the kids that he had on. He should have those guys running and gunning up and down. He had them setting up plays. That's not what you got kids play. You got to let them run. Let them run and let them fail running. Not setting up plays.
That's just one weakness, man. Offense
Yes.
is one weakness, bro.
He needs.
That's
he needs
always
a-
been his knock.
He needs an offensive.
Even when he was a Bulls coach,
He was. It was. Yes.
Pittsburgh, when he was the Bulls coach, his problem was offense.
He needs an offensive
well,
assistant. I wouldn't mind him going to
They
get.
say they're trying to fill a basket up because they're not playing good
He
at all.
said D'Antoni.
Well, isn't that Carmelo Anthony's favorite coach?
Oh, Carmelo Anthony.
Carmelo
I
Anthony.
hear about that. Yeah. Here's the thing with the Knicks. Okay, you don't have the starting right.
Are we going to let him back on the
Knicks
show?
lineup.
Because this is crazy.
Obi Toppin should be starting with this team. Obi Toppin should be starting.
Yeah.
Like they're starting freaking Taj
He
Gibson.
should,
at center
wait,
back.
he should be starting over Randall, right?
No, I would put Randall to 5.
You was almost
I
gone.
play
bro.
small. I play small.
You was
But
almost gone.
Chet, when I said that, didn't I said that a couple of months ago? I said I think they should start Randall and Obi at the same
I've been
time.
saying that for a month.
Yeah, but see, but how you gonna? But see, so you're trying to tell me you think the Knicks are a better team with having Randall as the 5, him as the 4, and having Mitchell Robinson not start?
Listen.
The bench.
You serious? Like
No,
really?
listen, but I don't know
Mitchell
what.
Robinson's been trash.
No, he has not.
If you look at
No,
a lot of the teams in
what
the
games
lineup,
have you been watching, Lou?
Robinson's
The
playing
dude
well.
finally got his win back. He's been playing double machine.
Yeah,
What are you
he's been
talking
actually
about?
Robinson's been playing very
Starting
well.
to
About?
You know what?
You know what?
I don't
You know
have.
what? If we're gonna talk basketball, let's just have people that actually watch basketball because
Yeah.
this dude talking about he's trash.
Here's the
Like,
thing,
what?
Boogie. What they should do, Boogie. Here's what I'm thinking with the Knicks. I would sit there and say, see the teams they're playing against, and adjust your starting lineups that way. Say
That's-
you play
that's-
Philly with
I
say
could
you
go with
play
that.
Philly with Embiid. You definitely starting Robinson.
I could go with that.
Okay, you play in Brooklyn. You start Randall at the 5 because you said it's going to be Durant, pretty much. At that point, you go by your matchup.
It depends because
You
sometimes
go-
they have
you go
either
with your
Blake
matchup, pretty
or
much.
they have Claxton. You know what I'm saying?
But-
So
but
they
the-
mix
Put up the
it up.
bench, though. Yeah.
But back what you were saying, Bug.
Oh,
I know
yeah.
D'Antoni is
And
not
then
is
when
not
you
the
play-
answer.
then
I
you
know
play
said
that.
it
Jared
again.
Falls, you
You said it
can
again.
play
I
anybody.
said I
He
know
said
he's not
D'Antoni
the
again.
answer. I said it. I know he's not the answer. But we need the Knicks need somebody that is offensive oriented. That's all.
You're actually starting him today at point guard, Alec Burks.
No, we are. I didn't even look.
Yeah, you started
That's only
Burks and
because
Gibson's
Kemba's
point
knee
guard.
is still messed up. That's why. His
Yeah.
knee.
No Walker, you have no Walker and no Rose tonight.
Yeah, you know what? You guys are crazy. Double machine. Mitchell Robinson's had 3 doubles in a month. Double
like I said,
machine.
This guy hasn't even been watching the games, bro.
But
This
look,
guy hasn't been
look,
watching the
I
games.
haven't been watching
No,
the
you have
games.
not been watching the games.
I
If
haven't
you're saying
watching the
Mitchell
games.
Robinson's playing trash, you ain't watching the games.
He's playing
bro.
very well.
He's playing excellently, bro.
He's playing
I
very
I
well.
don't care what you say.
Him and
Defensive.
Thompson are the best 2 players on that team. I
Mitchell
think.
Robinson's been playing amazing.
Listen, I don't really have the answer for the Knicks. I'm not gonna lie to you. Our point guard issues is glaring still. We miss Rose.
What I think is they should package Fournier. You know what I'm saying? Maybe 1 or 2 young guys in the draft pick and start.
You can't get rid of Fournier when you just signed the guy to a $64 million deal for 4 years.
Why not?
Why not?
You can. Yeah, you can.
Why not?
You
Yeah, you
can't.
Yeah, you
Why
can.
not, Lou?
That makes the front office look horrible. You sign somebody
No.
for a shit ton of money.
No,
and then you
it makes
sell
them
them.
look.
It makes
no,
it a little
makes them
smart
look
that
good.
they're able to adjust.
They're like, oh,
Right.
you know what? This is not what I
Oh,
want.
let's just keep falling on the sword.
All right, so wait.
Same
So, Boogie, let
face.
me ask you, Boogie. If you're going to make that trade, who are you going to trade for?
No, I'm just saying, package them to try to make a trade. I don't have anybody in particular because they
Okay.
need a lot of help. You know what I'm saying? Like they need, like he said, they need point guard help. They need a consistent shooter because Fournier is supposed to be
I'll give
a
you a guy.
consistent
I'll give you a
shooter,
guy.
and he keeps scoring 1 for 30 every 2 games. You know what I'm saying? We can't have that,
Here's the guy I trade for. But let's see what happens. Call Portland. See what they want to do with Damian Lillard.
bro. I mean, why don't we call up Jordan and see if we can go back in time and sign him?
Listen, in order for us to
No,
get,
of course, everybody wants Lillard, but I mean, obviously that ain't a thing because he don't want to leave, and
Well,
they don't
not-
want to give him up.
well, not even that book. No
How
one will
about
take.
getting Carl Anthony Towns, somebody who actually wants to leave? How about that? You know what I'm saying? Like something makeable.
Right.
Like Lillard doesn't want to go, bro. So let's not go there. You know what I'm saying? Let's get
What-
something that we actually can attain.
What I would love to see the Knicks have is a point guard the height of Alec Burke, a little 6'5", 6'4", 6'5". Like how if I could get
John
somebody
Morant.
like a John Morant type player.
How about Luka
Yo,
Doncic?
if listen,
Steele wants to
Yo.
play with someone with a cute height.
Luka doesn't play defense, bro, and I don't think Thibodeau's gonna like him.
yo, my thing is Alfred Payton. If we get a guard that like Alfred Payton,
Bro,
I had to.
you defeated me. You defeated me to the
I had
button, bro.
to because I got shit on all
he
last
said it-
year for Alfred
Bro,
Payton.
when he
and
said it
I'm
the
not
first time,
hearing it.
I was like, yo, he made a mistake. He meant somebody else.
I'm
Then he
not
said
hearing
it again. I was like, yo, this
Oh
guy's
my
on a roll.
God.
I've never seen
Alfred
nobody
Payton?
say more dumber things than this guy said today. Okay?
Watch this.
so you say hold on,
I got the best
hold on. See. So you
Call the
saying a
Lakers for his
guard,
favorite player.
a guard like Alfred Payton that can shoot is a
Call the Lakers for his favorite player, Boogie.
I can't even. You ever had a meal in front of you where it just doesn't smell or look good, and even though you try to put it on your fork and try to eat it, you just can't do it. That's exactly what Steele sounded like. Keep trying to force the issue about Peyton. Peyton, he's not even playing on a winning team.
You guys are locked into foolishness. I understand.
You're locked into foolishness.
Steele, I defended Alfred Payton all last year.
I'm not
God.
talking about Alfred Payton, the player. Listen to what I am saying.
Alfred
You're
Payton's
comparing him.
No, I'm not comparing him. I said I would like to have
Alfred
a
Payton,
guard
like Alfred Payton.
like Alfred Payton that can shoot. Only thing wrong with Alfred Payton is that he could not shoot. His defense was solid.
I got a guy.
His passing was solid. He just was a horrendous
Why don't you
shooter.
do this? I got one. Call the Pelicans and ask what you get for Brandon Ingram.
That's not bad.
But see,
There's
this
a
is
guy
my
you go
thing.
after.
What about Van Fleet?
But if you get but see,
Too small.
Okay,
He's too
hold
small.
on. Can I answer those? Thank you.
Sure.
Van Fleet is the same thing as
He's
Kimber,
too
except
small.
he don't get hurt. You know what I'm saying? Now, the thing about what you said, Ingram, right? Doesn't he play the same position as like a Obi Toppin or a Randall? Like
No,
the,
he can play
the 3 or the 4?
He can play the 2 or 3. Now he played the 2 or 3. That's what he's playing in New Orleans.
Because can you imagine him playing the 2? So basically, you're giving up who? RJ?
No, you give me a Fournier.
I would,
Bro, they're not gonna take Fournier or by himself.
Boog, right now,
Okay.
you wouldn't put RJ in the trade package?
No. Nobody's untradeable on that team
all
right
right.
now.
Nobody's safe.
Nobody's untradeable.
All right.
No, I'm just talking about for an Ingram.
I would put RJ in the trade package for Ingram.
For Ingram, but who else though? Because that's not a straight up. I'm not
No,
saying
it's
that.
not straight
Not saying that. No, I'm not saying that RJ is better than Ingram. That's not what I'm saying.
Right.
I'm saying I'm just going by like, look, we got more years under control for RJ. You know what I'm saying? He's cheaper. You know what I mean? And Ingram is obviously he's not a person that can make the team turn the team around because they're not doing nothing over there.
I would go Fournier, Gibson, and a draft pick.
I don't want to get rid of Gibson because he's a good guy. He's a good
First
locker
off,
room guy.
nobody's trading
Nobody's
for a guy that old.
Or Nerlens Noel.
Listen. My problem with Noel is
trade him.
Yeah, no. My problem with him is every
right.
time you give this guy some money, he
gets hurt.
No matter what team he's on,
right?
You give him some money, he's now unavailable.
The Knicks are currently defeating the Pacers right now. Now that Randall's back in the game.
Yeah, you're only up 6. Yeah, that's it.
No.
All right, so
Lou knows I was talking to him.
Boogie, let me ask you something.
Yes.
What?
When you was watching the game the other night with the Knicks, and they was featuring Obi.
Breaking another 3, Randall. There you go.
The second game or the first game?
The second game.
He played amazing. He played amazing.
But did you see how they went away from him?
Bro, that's Thibodeau. Yo, that is Thibodeau. Yo, I said this on I think the last show, the show before. Bro, I don't know
Good
what
game.
he did to Thibodeau, but every time this dude starts playing well, he takes him out. I don't care what happens, bro. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Well, looks like they're going to the bench now. We'll see who's going to bring in next.
But
I just don't understand it.
Yeah, but even the guards, I seen he had a pick and roll with Quickly. He rolled to the basket wide open and Quickly just did not throw him the ball.
Well, Quickly, let's think about it. You're talking about Quickly, who's learning the point guard role. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes he's gonna miss reads. He actually, you know what I'm saying?
But in the summer
he
league,
actually
him
plays
and
good
Obi
with him.
played really well together.
That's what I say. He plays good with him. It's just that's probably a case of him looking for his shot instead of the read. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Quickly, like we got guys who have the potential to be point guards, like Quickly, McBride and stuff like that. But these guys are still too raw to like be point guards for a team that's trying to make a playoff push. You know what I'm saying? Now, like I said, if Thibodeau was like hand feeding them minutes to learn and stuff like that, then I've been okay. But he wasn't even playing some of these young guys at all until
he
he
wasn't.
had to. You know what I'm saying? Like Grimes,
Grimes,
there's no way you cannot play this kid Grimes.
How is Grimes sitting on the bench?
The game now.
How is Grimes sitting on the bench and Fournier 1 for 13?
Yeah, I think it's just
I don't understand that.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's what has to change, and I think that's going to change because I think even Knox has been getting minutes lately now. So I mean, he hasn't been shooting the world on fire, but the fact that even Knox is getting minutes, that shows you how desperate Thibodeau is.
But is he going to show that same conviction when everybody's healthy?
I think they just brought in Robinson and Grimes book now.
And quickly look like what's his name? Clarkson, the dude. Sixth man of the year guy.
Steele, by the way, how's your favorite team doing with Carmelo?
It's not. Listen, if you think it's I'm gonna say this.
Wait. Is it Carmelo's fault?
No.
Before you answer, is it Carmelo's fault? Chet?
What? Are they playing so bad?
Yeah.
No, they're horrible. They don't have Anthony Davis.
All right, as long as you didn't say it was Melo's fault. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I'm just saying.
Go ahead, Steele. Talk to him.
When your point guard has an interview and says, basically, it doesn't matter how many shots he misses and how many times he turns over the ball, he doesn't really care. That's a problem. Russell is a problem, bro.
You know who's a problem? Lance Stevenson for just punching RJ in the face just now, thinking that the NBA is still the same rules it was when he was playing.
You saw that, right?
What was that?
I know.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Steele. Sorry.
The problem with the Lakers is they went after the wrong guard. Period.
What guard should they have went after?
Lillard.
Well, that would be the icing on the cake. But they let Rondo go. They should have.
What's wrong with y'all two, bro? Like this Lillard thing.
No. I'm not.
No, not you. Still.
Oh.
I'm talking about Lou and Chet. Like guys, everybody wanted Lillard, bro. Everybody.
Yeah.
Lillard wasn't going anywhere because he did not want to leave. Point blank. Period.
Yeah. Now Portland Trailblazers are 14 and 22.
Yeah.
Hey, that's his fault.
But look, can I ask you a question though? Just realistically, when Durant left OKC, everybody was hard, very difficult toward him, disrespected him. Was like, how could you leave Russell, right? And then he went to
Lonnie, chill. You're gonna get Lou mad, and he's gonna not show up for the next show. Okay, please.
Yeah, I gotta go.
So, is it now? Have we come to the realization now that it is Russell? He went as he went to Houston.
Again, I'm not gonna blame Russell because this is what the Lakers did before he got here. They did this last year. It's the same team. They just added more old guys. How are you gonna blame Russell?
I'm not talking about.
How are you gonna blame Russell?
Because the man,
because they should be better.
The man's shooting percentage is putrid, bro. Yeah, I never seen
They got the wrong person. They should have never signed him. They should have never signed him. You can't sign somebody who's got to be ball dominant when you have LeBron who's ball dominant. Like that was the wrong thing to do. He's not a sit in the corner guy. He's not a sit in the corner guy, bro.
Absolutely.
And that's what they're making him do. But that's what they're making him do. So it's Westbrook's fault that the coach said, "Yo, stand in the corner, let LeBron dot you in there, so you can shoot your 20% threes over there." Like they put him in the wrong position. Like,
and speaking of shooters, the Western Conference finalists will now get their player back on Sunday. The Warriors are getting Klay Thompson back.
Yep.
Let me tell you something.
I definitely want to watch that.
Let me tell y'all something. and I have a lot of love for Clay. Lower body injuries for basketball players are a death
Randall at the
sentence.
buzzer.
Are a death sentence. Look at Roy. Look at Kevin Johnson. All these players that had those lower body injuries, these guards, just never came back to be anything. Clay, like I said, I thought he was better than Steph at one time as a pure shooter.
Right.
But right now, you can't expect that guy to really come back. That team is already awesome. So
Exactly. He doesn't have to be what he used to be.
Is Wiseman back yet?
Yeah. Huh?
no,
Is Wiseman back yet?
I don't
No,
think
not yet.
Wiseman's back yet.
He'll be back.
Oh,
He
bro.
may be back within a
Bro.
couple of weeks.
Bro, they about to get Clay and Wiseman, bro.
Let me tell you something. That team is dangerous.
Hey, yo.
Dangerous now.
Yo.
And nobody look at Wiggins. Who expected Wiggins to be playing like that?
I said at the beginning, I said Wiggins is going to be huge with that team, and you guys thought it was nuts.
Well, I ain't no lie to you.
Wiggins can
I
play.
did think you was nuts.
He's definitely playing well.
He's on the right team with the right coach.
He's definitely playing well.
Who put that up there, man? Was that you, Lou?
Of course.
Oh my God.
All right, guys, but it is past. Oh, and there's
your buddy Bug.
Miss
Hey,
Chet wife.
it is Miss Chet.
Miss Chet wife. Hi, how are you?
Guys, behave.
We're trying.
No way.
Trying.
Listen,
Absolutely not.
Listen,
All right, guys, but
listen, before we go, there was a couple of people I wanted to shout out. You know what I'm saying? Shout out recipes to Dan
yes.
Reeves, the former Giants coach who ended up passing away after the Madden thing that we was talking about. And also
yeah.
non-sports related, recipes to the only person that was older than Chet, Betty White.
Right.
99 years old. I thought she was going to make it to her 100th. I think January 17th was her birthday.
17th day she missed by.
Yeah. So, the only person that's older than Chet is gone.
Wait,
So
Boogie,
now
where's your John Madden banner from last week?
I deleted it. Thank you very much.
Yo, Lou, why you keep bringing up old stuff, man?
All right, guys, it is past 8 o'clock. But remember, get your automotive stuff done at 106th Street Tire and Wheel, located in Corona, New York. We want to thank our sponsors, 106th Street Tire and Wheel. Biggs watches the show all the time, so at least he sees that we are doing our sponsorships.
Yo,
one question before we go. One
Big
question.
said, what day is the show?
Listen.
Way to support, bro.
What for the fans out there, real quick, for the fans out there, if you have any questions that you want to ask the panel or anything you want to bring up, please hit up Boog and Lou. They will get back to you as soon as possible. Hey, y'all have a good day, y'all.
What is happening here? What are you trying to? All right, no problem. You got it. All right.
All right, Jets.
Until next week, thank you guys very much. And we'll be able to talk some NFL playoff predictions starting next Tuesday. So until then, enjoy the rest of your week and have a good rest of your day. Peace out. Fire Joe Judge. Fire Joe Judge.